Hey Megan, you ready to do an Underwater Wednesday video?
I'm sunbathing. I'm very busy.
Well, whenever you're ready, and by the way, you're sunbathing indoors.
I'm
Relaxing?
I'm relaxing and getting the, you know, the I don't know. I'm enjoying myself.
You're
You
enjoying
are
yourself?
interrupting.
I am, yeah. It's a very nice boat you have there.
I know. I blew it up myself.
Well, when you're ready to dock your boat, that's what today's video is all about. So come and see me when you're ready. In the meantime, I'm gonna just play the opening, okay? Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher.
I'm Megan Fuller.
What we're talking about today, everybody knows how to tie up your boat when you pull up to a pier and you've got a set of cleats on the pier. You do the old figure eight, you flip it over, and you cinch it in there. That is a no-brainer. I'm not gonna waste your time. But when you pull up to a pier that has a post or an actual pier, a lot of guys will take their rope, and Megan, just give me your arm real quick. They will take their post, and I'm just gonna use your arm real quick, and literally tie a knot around the post. And that's what holds their boat to the pier. The problem is with that boat constantly, the waves moving, that constantly tightens the knot repeatedly over and over. And then when you come back an hour later, that knot has been all tightened up, gets wet, and it gets very difficult to undo. We've got a very simple knot for you to use when you're tying up your boat. It's simple and it's practical. Megan, this is what we as horsemen call the bank robber's knot. We use this for horses because if a horse is in distress and wants to pull away from a hitch, I can yank that tag end and release that horse like that. They called it a bank robber's knot because bank robbers went into the bank, robbed the bank, came out and wanted to just quick release their horses so that they could make a quick getaway. But this is the same knot that we as anglers and as boatsmen are going to use if we pull up to a dock and we have a pier post rather than a dock cleat. So you've got your watercraft here has got your rope, and I'm gonna show you how to tie this bank robber's knot. Megan, before I get to showing you this knot, one thing I do wanna say is, guys, we would definitely appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're really making a big push this week to try and get people to subscribe to the channel. We talked about it the other day. We've got about 70% of the people who are watching our videos and seeming to enjoy them, but haven't hit the subscribe button yet. So please, we would ask you that you would go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make today the day that you become a subscriber to Mark Fisher Outdoors. We very much appreciate it. And let's get on to this tip. Again, it's something that people are not aware of. You've got a pier on a dock. You don't have a boat cleat you want to tie up. So you're gonna just take a bite, you're gonna wrap it around and leave your tag end down, take your rope that is going to your boat, make another bite through the loop, then pull tight with your tag end, and with your tag end, make one more bite, pull the rope tight, and you are now secure to, your boat is now secure to your pier. And with one pull, you now have released your boat and are ready to go. Here's the other benefit to that. If I use a very long tag end, let's say I'm fishing on the Potomac River, and the Potomac River has tides. So now I go ahead and do my knot, I put it tight, I go into weigh in, it's tight, but now I have a very long tag end, and as the tide went out, my tag end is long enough so even though I came in high tide, when I have low tide, I've got a long tag end that hangs down to my boat where I don't have to reach up to the pier, and I can pull the tag end and I'm off.
Okay.
That's called a bank robber's knot, and it is the perfect knot for seamen to use when tying up to a pier post on a pier if you don't have a boat cleat. A very quick tip, but one that I bet a lot of guys don't use, and they just tie knots and end up getting all jacked up when that boat is on there for any long period of time. Hope you learned something, guys. I don't think this is something that a lot of guys knew about, and we just wanted to share it with you. And now, Megan, you can go floating around in the pool for the rest of the afternoon.
Ooh, lucky me.